If you're trying to coach sports online, you should not be concerned with brand deals, especially if you're just starting. Now, why would someone who's made over $15,000 working with brands, not including affiliates, tell you not to focus on brand deals? Well, I'll tell you exactly why and what to focus on instead. Plus, I'm gonna break down what you could expect if you were to have brand deals. Well, I'm gonna tell you exactly why that is, what you should focus on instead, and if you do talk to brands, what you can expect and what you should charge based off of your following, your engagement, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so why should you not focus on brand deals if you're a sports coach who's just starting out online? Now, I wanna make a distinct difference here. If you are a college athlete or you are a professional sports player, then you should absolutely work on brand deals. But I probably wouldn't have you do it. I would probably have an agency do it, or you could have a family member or some sort of person representing you so that you can focus your time on the field, but someone else is trying to set some stuff up off the field. If that is you, especially if you're in college, then by all means, go do some brand deals. But if you are a sports coach, like much of my audience, and you're looking to build a business online, then I would not focus on getting brand deals. And here is exactly why. Brand deals can take a ton of time to negotiate back and forth. You actually don't make that much money. And ultimately, if you would have just taken that time and focused it on building your business, you would be a lot further along. Now, this isn't always the case, but it's definitely something to be aware of. If you're just starting, I would just reach out, get some free product, exchange it for a video, and then ultimately, once you start growing more, then you can charge more. So instead of working with brands to create content for them, I would probably advise more so just working on your business, creating the best content, owning the problem in your category, and being the best solution for them, and taking the proof of working with your clients and showcasing that to the world so that you can get more clients. That's gonna be a compounding asset that ultimately makes you more money over time. So at the beginning, I wouldn't focus too much on brand deals. I feel like I've wasted a lot of time there. There's been some positive returns there for sure, but if I would have just taken that time and just reinvested it in the business, I think it would have been better. But let's say that you're a little bit further along, you have thousands and thousands of followers and you're actually well known in the space now. Now it might be time for you to have some of those conversations. So here's what I would recommend based off of conversations that I've had with other people in the space. The going rate for brand deals is typically $10 per 1,000 followers or $20 per 1,000 followers. And again, this kind of can flex up and down depending on your audience, depending in the space that you're in, but that's pretty standard. Now, at the same time, you might tell that to a company and they might laugh in your face. And here's exactly why. At Catching Made Simple, we have over 375,000 followers across all platforms: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat. So if we take that at $10 per 1,000 followers, what that comes out to is $3,750 per post. That's pretty good. And if we annualize that, so we times that by 12, that's $45,000. So theoretically, if we got 2 brands a month, we could double this. This would go to 90K. And if instead of charging $10, we went to $20 and we kept those 2 brands, it would go to 180K in brand deals. Now, here's the thing. Everyone gets Excel rich and whiteboard rich and calculator rich when they run all the numbers, but this is a lot harder to do than you actually think, which probably isn't surprising when you actually think about it. So you can make a ton of money with brand deals. I have friends that have made absurd amounts of money for very little work. Crazy ROI when it comes to their time. But most likely, that is not you. You don't have their audience, you don't have their platform, you don't have their credibility, which doesn't mean that you can't do any of this. It just means that, especially at the beginning, you should probably funnel more of your work into growing your audience through creating content and building your business and coaching people, exchanging your service, your time for money. Ultimately, building a really positive brand that people love so much that brands want to work with. If you are a sports coach and you want help building your business, I would recommend checking out this video right up here.